Hey baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yusei Kikuchi will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So stepping in is Hernan Perez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. It's taken down and in for a ball. Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Slow little grounder left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
Now here's the pitch. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Hamilton is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score.
With the horses.
Sixto Sanchez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mieses is there. 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Dylan Moore. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Nope, inside.
2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a dive, but he's back in. Moore, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, but he held up in time. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on its way. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Kikuchi has thrown a little over 50 innings, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The left fielder, number 21, Corey Dickerson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Corey Dickerson trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Hernandez, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And he popped him up. Guzman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Let's take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on the way. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Sanchez has thrown a little over 50 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike now. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you. But you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Billy Hamilton trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now here's the first offering. Anderson is over to take a look at it. is up the line as it gets away. Now the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
And there he goes towards second. Story aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running again. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still showing Buck with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That's a nice piece of hit right there, boys. With a 5.5 win hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
He's running. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 0-1 delivery. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Yusei Kikuchi. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Next, here is David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Dickerson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. And now here is Johan Mieses. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hamilton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Dom Thompson-Williams. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Last night. Good.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Ready now for the Marlins, Sixto Sanchez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Back up the middle, Taylor has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dylan Moore. He singled in his first AB. Now here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to hit is Ronald Guzman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hernan Perez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
And this is low, ball one. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Now the 2-1. Rounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Chopper left side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's ball 2 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
2-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Now here's the first offering. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Next to hit, Corey Dickerson popped into foul ground his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 away. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Grandal, base runner at first with 1 out. And another foul ball. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to the right side. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
Story picks it up. One there on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box, Dom Thompson-Williams. So take a look at ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-1.
He's just thrashing up there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Story scoops it up. Go on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 1-0.
You probably gonna need some of that to go to sleep. You got some? Really happy.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that brings up William Contreras.
The catcher, William.
First offering, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Mieses is there, 1 away. Now to bat, Yusei Kikuchi. Freddie Freeman will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He's currently in the first year of a new 7-year contract, so he's got plenty of security in that sense going forward.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Aguilar has got it, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1. Alex Reyes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Alex Reyes.
Now to the plate, Sixto Sanchez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Sixto Sanchez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is popped up, and that's going to land foul. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Sixto Sanchez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Next up is Hernan Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Nope,
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Bullshit work.
Now here it comes.
That's ball 3.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swing, and he pops him up. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sanchez will do this himself, and that's the first out. Now at the plate is Dylan Moore, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Ready now is Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Stepping in once again is Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last debut.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in next, Brian Anderson. There was a base hit last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Johan Mieses is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for the Marlins.
Up next for Miami, Dom Thompson-Williams. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases. Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. First pitch on the way. Swing, and oh my, Hit him with the height. And gone up into the second deck. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game. 2-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Anthony Bass will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. J.J. Bleday will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 1-0. Ground ball left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The batter will be William Contreras, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Story on second. Hamilton on at first with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Number 23.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in next, David Fletcher, runner in scoring position with Sudan. Now here's the first offering. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Braves lead this one 3-0. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, Shane Green.
Batter will be J.J. Bleday, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. High and deep to right. Hamilton going back. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Hernan Perez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it. Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Hamilton is there to put it away for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hamilton on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here is Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and his side is retired. Marlins able to draw just. Brian Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Brian Shaw.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Dylan Moore, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Set, here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Braves open things up here as 4-1.
Home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Now back, first baseman, Ronald.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Acuna digs in now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues. Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. So now here is Corey Dickerson. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Now here it comes. To third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. At the plate now is Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing and a line drive, but that will get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Story plays it in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Jorge Alfaro will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch on his way. Let's watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on it. 1-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone!
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
In now, J.J. Bleday, fouled away. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Josh Hader gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. To plate now, Hernan Perez as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Yusei Kikuchi.
Oh, man. Ugh.